It's crazy.
Like normally when people lie, they get bored with the same lie and then they come up with another lie and there's some other story. There's some cockamamie new thing that they come up with, and it's the type of people that are that deceptive. I mean, it's just, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit the standard model of someone.
Directive one was to duplicate the technology with available material at any cost, which is exact verbatim what it was. And directive two was to be able to disable this technology at a distance at any cost. And, you know, once you start thinking about that, wait, don't you guys know how the thing you built worked? And it's kind of like they left that out, that this, by the way, this isn't ours. And Barry is the guy that filled me in going, no, 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 this is an alien craft. And we need to figure out how this works. Look at the technology here. I mean, this is decades, light years ahead of where we are. And it was a shock, really, to me.
Because it stands to reason that whatever that thing was made out of probably in some way interacts with the propulsion system and whatever controls that are in it, that this material has to be particularly unique.
And I suspected the material was an electret. An electret is a material that has a permanent static field to it, a static electric field to it. And I strongly suspected that the craft was made out of an electret. And I was not, because again, that's the material science guys, I was not allowed to connect that to, but that's so important to connect it to the propulsion system and how the propulsion system interacts with the amplifier or the emitters. And I wasn't allowed, you know, the information I needed. So it was, I don't know. It was self-defeating is what it was.
It seems like they were treating it like a fighter jet or an automobile. Like in an automobile, you have the outer area, the shell of the car. You have the doors, the skins, the hood, the roof, all that stuff, which is but then you have the propulsion system, which is the engine and the transmission and the tires and the wheels and the suspension. But they're all not connected. They're connected because they're bolted together, but they have different functions.
Right.
I think the idea or the concept, at least as I'm gathering from you, is that this thing all worked as a cohesive unit.
Right.